Today I'm making a mixed media art project. Mixed media means that I use more than just one type of art. It's like painting and drawing, collage and painting and drawing. You can mix everything together. So I actually got some stuff from Drawing Center, Collage Center, Sculpture Center, and I've got some fun extra stuff in here too. So I decided I wanted to start with a painted piece of paper because sometimes I think a white piece of paper is really scary. So I have my painted paper here and I'm going to collage some pictures on top of it. So I looked through some magazines already and I really like this Buddha here. So I'm going to carefully cut him out. And then I decided to look through the magazine some more to see if there was anything else I wanted to include. Then I decided before I glued down anything from a magazine, I wanted to play with some of my other materials. I think it's a good idea to lay everything out on the page before gluing, because gluing can make things more permanent and I might want to change things along the way. So I found these popsicle sticks in Sculpture. I thought they could look really cool just glued to a piece of paper. I also thought the buttons might look neat. Really, you can use anything at all. That's the thing with mixed media art projects. You can use anything to make them. There's no limitations here. Because I want this to be mixed media, I definitely want to use as many different materials as I can think of. So I am trying to peel this cardboard apart so that the bumpy part on the inside can show in my artwork and add some texture to my art. Look around the room. Use whatever is available to you. There's no limit to a mixed media art project. There is something that I do want you to consider though. If you're going to use paint or paper mache paste or anything that is wet, you're definitely going to want to let it dry before you add dry things to it. And you're also going to want to think about what kind of glue you're using. Sometimes the glue sticks will work just perfectly, but sometimes you might want to use hot glue or wet glue. So you just have to know what to use when, and if you're not sure, ask. So something cool that I did for this project was I glued my paper down to a piece of cardboard because I thought that all the stuff I was gluing on top of it, especially the stuff from Sculpture, might be a little heavy for just a piece of paper. So to make the paper stronger, I quickly put the hot glue on the back of the paper and then glued it down to a piece of cardboard. I also decided to go around the edges with some extra hot glue to make it extra strong. Before I glue everything down, I want to play with mark making. Mark making is when you use marker, crayon, oil pastels, pencil, whatever, to just make different types of lines, stripes, shapes, any type of mark on your paper. It's very experimental and very abstract. You don't have to try to make it look like anything. You can just try different things with different colors, and I think it just adds another layer. With my particular mixed media artwork, I'm playing with layers. I'm putting paint layer, mark making layer, collaged layer, different things on top of each other. This makes it more and more interesting. We've talked about overlapping before. This is just another form of overlapping. Also notice how some of my papers I'm going to glue sticking off the side of the paper. I can trim those down later and that will make the sides seem like they're not forgotten and that the picture could continue on forever. When I get to the things that won't stick with my glue stick, like the cardboard and the popsicle sticks, I can head over to the Sculpture Center and use the hot glue gun too. So I started with my biggest pieces and then I added my middle-sized pieces, my medium-sized pieces, And now that I'm on my last steps, I'm going to go through and add my smallest things. So small things in my pictures are the buttons and these star shapes, which I made with the hole punch. If you put the small things down before the big things, they might get lost. So it's just kind of easy to think of them as big and small. Don't forget to overlap things, put them on top of stuff. And I'm going to finish off by using maybe some more oil pastel or some marker to add some more marks to the top again. When I think I might be done, I need to take a minute, look at it, see if there's anything else I need to add or take away. And if I like it, this could be a great project for an art show.